Fashionistas. I wanted to talk about a serious topic today, and it's how to be an ally. So outside of this little community that I'm building, I actually work in diversity, equity, and inclusion. So it's really important for me to speak out about everything going on and all the tragedies. I am actually an Asian female myself, and I have a disability. I have my service dog Hunter here, who's not an emotional support animal, but a medical alert animal. But I've went through a lot of adversity, also being plus size and bullied, but none of it compares to being a young African American male in today's America. And I just want to share how you can be an ally and what an ally is. An ally is someone, a person, and not even a friend, a person that empathizes and listens and hears what the other party has to say. They're willing to learn. They're willing to lend an ear to this community and associate with them and advocate for them at the end of the day. And they don't have to share the same beliefs, but they just have to be supportive. And yeah, it sounds like that's what a friend is, but at the end of the day, a person that grew up racist and doesn't know better. I'm not defending white supremacy, but if they don't know better because of where they grew up, we have the opportunity to teach them as an ally. And I think the first step of being an ally is authentically listening with an empathetic heart and truly hearing the stories of what people have gone through. And I think right now we're in a pivotal point of American history, that we can actually make a change. And as much as we can try to change the policies and the rhetoric in the government level, it won't change unless there's cultural change. This problem of racism is systemic, and it's deeply rooted into our country's history, and we need to use our voices to go and fight for equal rights and equality. And you can see, like, I have my Play Like a Girl apparel, like equal play for equal pay, which I absolutely love Kelly's stuff. Other ways to be, and I'm sidetracking, but other ways to be an ally is educating yourself so that you can share everything that you know and have really tough, critical conversations in the world around you, your friends, your family. It's hard work. It really is hard work. There's no easy way to cheat around the system to like make it any easier. It's difficult, and I think these are really great first steps. I will link below a lot of organizations that are doing great work. I mean, and if you can't fully comprehend everything going on, I think reaching out and just having discussion with people is crucial. And if after you've had these conversations and you're listening and you still feel really compelled, this is a fight that will not end until we crush it completely. And even though everything's fresh in our mind, this is a long-term battle, and we need to be long-term allies to our brothers and sisters. Another way to be an ally is not appropriating their culture and using it for your benefits. So don't go be like, hey, what's tea, sis? Or hey, like using terms that are part of their culture to make money is wrong on so many levels. I would also use your mouth. Like, you have a voice, even if it's digitally. Like, you can be on a computer, you can be on a video, you can be posting or writing and actually putting words out there that speak up for these marginalized communities that we are all fighting really hard as diversity and inclusion practitioners. And the reason why, I mean, I've been told so many times that I am a racist, I am white supremacist, I am this, I am that. No, I'm just trying to educate you, and it's been a tough few days for me to be like, I need to spread this message. I mean, it's practice what I preach, put my word out there in what I believe. And I think it's hard being so new, like, to this brand for me to put this out there, but it's what I believe in, and it's the core of who I am. I've always fought for underrepresented populations to equal and level the playing field in sports, as you can see in my Instagram post, or even in retail and higher ed. I just think it's so important for us to continue fighting for equal rights. People think EEOC is stupid, but you know what? All these protests and riots and everything have been a culmination of everything going on in society. And though I think looting and violence is wrong, there's peaceful ways to go about it, like Kaepernick and Martin Luther King Jr. went through. I mean, if you feel the need, you have to understand that some of those people looting are so desperate because they have lost everything from coronavirus. It really is a pandemic on top of pandemic, and you'll hear that a lot, hopefully, and people will start talking about it. Lastly, I just want to put out there, if you're financially able to, there's a lot of great organizations that are fighting for social justice that you can make a monetary donation to, and I'll also link those below, but I am happy to connect with anyone, whether it's, and have a discussion, whether it's with myself or like a fellow D&I practitioner, or even like anyone in my network. I'd be happy to connect you with them, because we all are fighting the same fight, and it's not just against African Americans and Black Lives Matter. It's also for our Latinx, Hispanic, Latino community. I mean, they're the highest number of infections in this country from coronavirus, and it's also for Asian Americans who are facing racism from President Trump calling coronavirus the Chinese virus. Like, there's so much out there that we could do, but Black lives do matter, and they have it the hardest, and I will continue fighting for them, and I hope you join me in this journey. Thank you.